Okay. In this class, we are going to discuss about the congruent angle or equal angles. Okay, this is the first angle, that is 30 degree, and this is the second angle, and that is also 30 degree. The both measure are same. Both are angles and both angles have same measure. We call them, these are the equal angles. And one more is there. If this is 50 degree and another angle is also 50 degree, then these both angles have same measure. We call them, these angles are equal angles. Okay, here in this angle is 45 degree and this is also 45 degree, then we will say these angles are equal angles or congruent angles. Okay, one more is that if this angle is 50 degree and this angle is 40 degree, the both measure are different, we cannot say this is the equal angles. These are not equal angles. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the bisector of an angle. First, draw the angle. Okay, this is an angle and this angle is 70 degree. And I draw the line, one line, and that divides the angle into two equal parts. Then this angle is 35 degree and this angle is 35 degree. So both angles are same and this line is divide the angle into two equal parts. Then if it is divide the line into angle into two equal parts, we call this line is bisector. Bisector. Okay, so a line that divides an angle into two equal parts is called bisector of an angle. Next, now we are going to discuss about the adjacent angles. Okay, what do you mean by adjacent angles? These are the angles and this is the first and second angles. When we will say that first and second angles are adjacent angles, then there is a three things. First, both have this angle have a common point, that is called a vertex. Common vertex should be there. This is the common vertex. Okay, both first and second angle have the common vertex and there should have a common arm. The both angle have this is the common arm, and this other arms, the other arms lies on the opposite sides of the common arm. Then only we can say that this is the adjacent angles. So here we have one more. This is the 70 and this is the 10 degree. Okay, then the both angles are adjacent angles. 70 and 10 degree are the adjacent angles because they have a common vertex and one common arm, and the both are lies on the opposite sides of a common arm. Then here we have angles. This is the 50 degree and this is the 40 degree. So we can say that 50 and 40 are the adjacent angle because they have a common vertex, common arm, and these other sides are lies on the opposite side of this common arm. So we can say that 50 and 40 angles are the adjacent. Next we are going to discuss about the linear pairs of angles. The two adjacent supplementary angles are said to form a linear pairs of angles. In a straight line, if it is in a straight line, there is a two angles. If two angles, there is a common point and this is a common arm. This other arms are lies on opposite sides of these common arm. So we can say that these are the adjacent angles. And when you take the first and second, sum of the first and second angles, that will be 180 degree. So if it is 180 degree, we can say that are the these are the supplementary angles. So if two adjacent supplementary angles are said to form a linear pair. Linear pair means that is the angles on the straight line. If the angles are on the straight line, we can say that are the linear pairs. When you take the sum of these two, it will be 180 degree. That is called linear pairs of an angle. And if two angles are linear pairs and one angle is given, that is 60 degree, and what will be the another angle? If both angles are linear pair, we need to find out this angle 180 minus 60. So another one is now we are discussing about the property of adjacent angles. So what do you mean by property of adjacent angle? Okay, if you take, these are the two angles, okay, 180 and these are the 60. If you take the sum of 120 plus 60 equal to, that will be 180. If you take the two angles, if adjacent angles, sum of their measure is 180 degree, then if first angle you take this 60 angle, the exterior one is this one. Exterior arm is this. And if you take this angle, 120 angle, this will be exterior. The both exterior will be on the straight line. The first property is if the adjacent angle, take the sum of their measure, this measure will be 180 degree, then the exterior arm will be on the straight line. That if the sum of two adjacent angle is 180, then the exterior arm are in the straight line. That is the first property. Second property, if two straight lines intersect, then the sum of any two adjacent angle so formed is 180. So this is a straight line and another one is also a straight line. So this intersect here. This is the intersecting point. Then two straight line intersecting here. Then if you take any two angles, this is the first angle and this is the second angle and this is the third angle, this is the fourth angle. If you take the sum of the first and sum of the second angle, that will be 180 degree, and if you take the second and third, sum angle third and second will be 180 degree, and if you take the third angle and the fourth angle, that also will be 180 degree. If you take the fourth and first angle, that also will be 180 degree. If two straight lines are intersecting, then two adjacent angles are 180 degree. That is the second property. Now we are going to discuss about the angle at a point. Now, okay, this is the point and I made one line. Another line is this, and if this one is the first angle and this one is the second angle and this is the third angle and this is the fourth angle. Okay, so first I made a point, this point, the around the point from here to here, the around the point, that the sum of the angle. Okay, angle first plus angle second angle plus third angle plus fourth angle equal to 360 degree. Okay, if the several angles are formed at a common point, then the sum of the measure of all these angles is 360. Okay, if there are several angles we can form, then all angles, if you take the sum of these all angles around the point, that will be 360 degree. One more example. Okay, this is another example. One angle, if I am starting from here and reaching here, that will be 360 degree, we call complete angle. Okay. If one is this, one arm is here and another one is here and another one is here, there will be a three angles. This is the first one and this is the second one and this is the third one. Okay, angle first plus angle second plus angle third is equal to, the sum will be 360 degree. That is the, if several angles are formed at a common point, then the sum of the measure of all these angles is 360.